Hi, this is Tiff Shuttlesworth, President of Northpoint Bible College and Seminary. And as you know, each week we come to you through our YouTube channel to share a vision video. And if you're not already subscribed, I would encourage you to do so and hit the notification bell, because this will be one of the main platforms, and what an easy way for me to speak with you. I'm actually coming to you today with a very urgent need. Just days ago, as I was on campus, one of our main boilers in our Academy Hall building, which is our largest building on our campus, one of the boilers gave up the ghost, so to speak. And we had to shut it down. And that boiler contains the ability to provide all of the hot water in Academy Hall. And Academy Hall, if you're not familiar with that multi-story building, it houses all of our executive offices. It contains offices for our faculty and staff. It contains our cafeteria. We have both women and men staying in that dormitory. We have faculty and staff that use it as apartments. Many of them have small children and so on. And that building, for the last several days, in the month of February, has no hot water. And so it's an emergency situation, and it grieves my heart that these precious people who serve the institution and serve this sacred vision have no ability to take a hot bath or a hot shower or have access to hot water. And it is important. We immediately, the day that I found out that the boiler had gone up and given up the ghost, so to speak, we contacted a company. They gave us a quote, which is going to be somewhere in the vicinity of $120,000, which the school currently does not have. I ordered the boiler by faith, but the deal is the day that it arrives, before they'll even show up to install it, they want 50% down, which is about $60,000. And then they want the other 50% upon completion. It's going to take, according to the quote, and according to the individuals from the company, about 4 to 6 days to install and to test and to get back up and running. And so in the next several days, we need a miracle at Northpoint of $120,000 to replace a critical boiler. And so I'm coming to you and humbly asking, will you, with me, make a sacrificial gift? If we could have 120 people that could make a pledge in the next 30 days of $1,000, I am going to make an appeal that the last half of what we owe them, if they would give us 30 days. But to give you time, would you prayerfully consider making a $1,000 pledge in the next 30 days? If you're not able to do that, can I ask you to consider a $500 pledge? If you're not able to do that, just be obedient to the Lord. But we must have a financial miracle to install this boiler and get that building back up and running and have hot water for all that are in that dormitory, in the executive wing, in the apartment wing, and so on. It's our largest building on campus, and it's sitting in the month of February in New England without one of two boilers. It's an emergency by every definition of the word, but it's not too big for God. But God uses people just like you and I. And I am humbly asking you to be a part of this miracle of provision. I oftentimes say, and it's so true, biblically, giving is not something where God is trying to get something out of you. Giving is a measure whereby God always gets something back to you. The Bible still says in the 21st century, give and it shall be given unto you. I can't think of better soil than this 100-year-old sacred vision of raising up men and women, a holy army of spirit-filled young people to proclaim the gospel and fulfill the Great Commission. This is prime soil to sow into, and I am asking for your help. If all who heard this video would participate at whatever level, there might be a handful of you that God has blessed in such a significant way that you can email me or call the office and get a hold of me personally. And God has blessed you in a significant way, and you may feel led as you're listening right now to make a significant gift to the school during this time. We sure love you and appreciate you. I am committed to seeing this school move forward, and we have seen many wonderful miracles, and there is evidence that the tide is turning, and I am certain that the enemy that we wrestle against, the Bible tells us, all who are involved in the kingdom of God, all who are involved in ministry, it says you're not wrestling against flesh and blood, but you are wrestling against spiritual wickedness and high powers. I am certain that there are powers in unseen worlds that would love to see the doors of our institution close. But we are not closing. We are not going to lack. We are going to survive. We are going to thrive. We are going to flourish, and we are going to move forward. But I need every one of you that are listening to hold my hands up in this battle. And this is a very critical and urgent need. And there's ways to give that will be included in this video. You can always call the school. But I want to thank you for helping us at a critical time. From the bottom of my heart, continue to pray for Northpoint as we do the work in the will and the way of God. May God's greatest blessing be yours today, is my prayer.